especially for parts of the body that connect. Let's go down here. Hi, how are you? Glad to hear that. Are you ready for your session today? Excellent. Today we are going to be doing your detailed face mapping to try to find what are the causes of the skin issues that you currently have and a few other issues along your body. Let's remember that the face mask map that we have here, it has a connection with all of our body, telling us where the problems are mostly located depending on how is the problem in that certain part of the skin. Normally we know this when there is acne present or there are other problems in the surface of the skin. So we're going to be trying to analyze your hairline, forehead area, nose, especially the area around the eyebrows, very important, ears too, cheek areas, and jawline and cheeks. With this chart you can make a pretty good look on which areas could be problematic, especially for parts of the body that connect us and other areas that could be troublesome. Okay, so do you know what kind of skin type do you have? Yeah, like you have skin that is prone to be oily, dry, maybe a mixed up between them. Not really? Okay, don't worry. Let me just start by cleaning up my hands. We like to do this analysis with bare hands so we can touch the surface. Do you currently have your skin clean? Very well, thank you. Now we're just going to have a surface cleanup just to remove some of the dust that we got out from the wind, okay? Do you have any skincare routine? Okay, just regular clean your skin. Any products that you use? Okay. No, don't worry, you don't need to list them up. I just want to know if you have a skin routine set up or if you just clean it with soap and water, which is also completely good and valid. Very well. Okay. Let's start by seeing what type of skin do you have. Let me just dry your face right now from the cleanser that I put on. Okay. Very good. Let's do the cardboard test. This is a cardboard sheet that is especially useful to detect how the skin is with the oils, if it seals quite easily or if it takes a little bit longer to start doing it. Okay, let's start with the forehead area. This is commonly known the T-zone, forehead, nose, and chin. Okay, pretty clear. Let's do your nose. Okay, clear. Chin area. Oh, it's clear. Now this could be meaning that you're prone to dry skin and tends to get flaky. And we're going to be inspecting in a bit. Let's see your cheeks. So a few traces of skin oil here, but not as much as we should see on a normal skin type. Yeah, skin oil is very important to our face health. We don't want to have a super dry skin. That is not good for our skin. We want to have a mixture of maybe a T-zone, but not in excessive. T-zone skins are very excessive, which we see a lot of skin oil in these parts. So they tend to be dry on the cheeks. Also, an excess of skin oils with telling us something else. Looks better. Okay. Looks very good. I would say that you are in the mixed area, but I wouldn't go for T-zone. There's some dryness present, to be honest, that we should take a look into that. Okay. Very well, let me just set your hair to the back. We're going to be inspecting the area of your hairline. Okay. I'm going to be messing your hair for a bit, okay? Comfortable like that? And let me know if it's too tight, okay? Feeling good? Okay, let me just... Okay. I'll be using this now. Here. Now I'll inspect this area in particular. Okay. Do you use a certain type of shampoos, medicated shampoos? I do notice some traces of what could be like a pomade, maybe. Okay, I see. Now I'm gonna pull a little bit the hairs in this area. Let me know if it hurts. Just wanna see how strong they are. Okay. Definitely this area of our skin hairline is the first place where the hairs start falling off. So we tend to know how strong the area is by pulling these hairs here. Quite strong on you, I would say. That's a very good sign. There's a relationship here that when we are stressed, sometimes we tend to lose hair, and this area in particular is what affects the most. Also with problems with hormonal imbalance. Let's say when a person gets pregnant and they give birth, they start losing hair, especially in this area in particular. And stress is something that affects it pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna be writing down our findings here for you. Now in your case, very strong hairline. Now here in your forehead, I'm gonna ask you to do a little exercise for me, going up like this, your eyebrows. Let's check how they look. Okay, you can relax in them. Okay. It's a bit dry. Now, a little bit rough too in certain areas. And this tells us that maybe you're a person that tends to get stressed very easily. Level of stress gives us cortisol that show up quite a lot in this area in particular. So we want to take care of that. Also, if we are not sleeping well, this area in particular tends to fall down a little bit, making us look more tired. So we gotta check up how we are sleeping, if we having a good quality night of sleep. I don't see any problems with dandruff in your hairline. This could be possibly because of stress. Yeah, when we worry quite a lot, it's very noticeable in the area of our eyebrows here. Right here we call it the worry arc. So it will be a good idea to maybe do a little bit of meditation. A massage can help quite a lot, and take care of our sleep. Try to be more mindful of it. At least have 7 hours of full night sleep, and if you tend to wake up in the night, there could be something else underneath causing this issue. I don't see any problems or of ingrown hairs in the area. No gallbladder issues too, just stress marks that could be the cause. Now your eyebrows in particular look very good. Do you have them treated maybe with microblading or any other beauty treatments on them? You have tried microblading before? Yeah, with microblading, the natural eyebrow tends to fall off, and most of the time they don't grow back because they completely cut out the root of your eyebrow. So we gotta be careful with that. You have a few gaps here and there, but that should be an issue with the microblading, nothing with your health in particular. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. We go to microblading to fix our eyebrows, and then it gives us more problem with time, the more we use the microblading, the more problems we cause to our eyebrows. Tends to fall off more easily. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Maybe they do it on purpose to get more clients. Who knows, right? Alright, well, eyebrow area seems clear. Now, something that I noticed in your cheeks when I was doing the skin cleanup is that they are quite dry. I see some flakiness here. Have you ever exfoliated your skin? That's something that you do a lot. Yeah, this here in this area, we wanna take care of it. It's included in your service. We're gonna do a very gentle exfoliation here. This part especially. This can tell us a lot that maybe your diet is not as balanced as it should be. Or again, it could be the stress, because I just see a lot of stress in the forehead area that could be causing this. But with our skin, it can be tricky. It could be something connected with our body, or it could be just that we are not using the correct products for it. How do you normally clean it? With the products that you told me, right? The skin routine, do you do it in the morning or in the night before going to bed? Okay. How often do you wash your pillowcases? Well, I would suggest to be clean at least once per week. Better if it could be twice for some people, depending on their skin type and if they have problems with skin allergies. But once a week, it's good, minimum good. Because remember that when we lie down in our pillowcases, we are leaving dead skin cells there. They can also harbor some little microorganism that tends to feed on our dead skin cells. So it's very good to be washing them, and also the pillows. Do you normally sleep with your makeup on? Will you say that that has never happened? Once per week, 2 times per month? Okay. Also important to sleep with clean face. Some people like to go to sleep when they have a long day at work. They just go back home and sleep. And maybe they don't do their skincare routine, take a bath or a shower, and they just sleep in their work clothes. Now, this is very important to always try to sleep, especially in the pillow, with clean face, clean hair, or cover your hair. Hair is something that also causes quite a lot of little bugs, dust, even chemicals from whatever we were putting on, or the chemicals outside. And when we sleep with our hair, you have long hair, and it presses into our face, it all goes back into our pores and leaves us with some skin issues that sometimes we don't even notice what it's causing it. I did have a client that was a very huge fan of hairspray. She had very beautiful hair, but her hair was kind of rebel, tends to puff out a lot. So this person used a lot of hairspray, beautiful long hair. And she wanted to take care of her hair by not washing it every day. She told me that she uses dry shampoo sometimes, but other times she forgot. So she cleans her face, her body, everything nice and clean. but not really remove the hairspray from her hair. She was keep sleeping in with her hair like this. She normally sleeps on her side, so this side turned into a little rash that she didn't know what it was. She thought it was skin allergies from food or animals or anything, and it took a while to discover that it was the hairspray chemicals that was going into her pores, causing this allergic reaction. Well, not allergic, it was like chemical burning reaction into her face. Yeah, she stopped using that immediately. Yeah, that's why I always tell my clients, sleep with your hair in maybe a bun, or put a towel on, anything just that your hair is not touching your face if it's not washed properly with the chemicals. Well, that depends on the skin. Some skins are very strong, have like armor that protects them. Other skin, like this client and myself, I'm gonna speak, are very delicate. Anything that touches the skin turns into a rash or an allergic reaction. So it all depends on the person. Yeah, some people are more prone to these problems than others. So we're gonna be taking care of that dryness. Now let's go with your jawline here. Now when we have acne on this area in particular, it's a big clue that there is a hormonal imbalance present, and we should do a little testing on that. Yeah, all in this area. If there is acne present there, especially the type of acne that get red and swollen and hurts, that is a definite clue that there is a hormonal problem. It could be thyroid problem or hormones. Okay, well, with this it looks good. Do you consume dairy, cheese, milk, a lot of rice, butter? Okay, so that sometimes some people can create some soreness on the area, puffiness. In your case, looks pretty clear, I would say, but there are some hints that there might be a diet problem that is not as balanced as it should be, as I was telling you also in your cheeks, that we're gonna give you treatment for it. Now let's take a look into your ears. This might tickle a little bit, I'm so sorry. Gonna be a little bit closer, okay? Yeah, here when we find problems, it could be a bacterial problem, also hormonal imbalance. If we have acne in our ears, that's also a big red flag for hormonal imbalance. Especially on this part of the ear, if you have them there, that's a big red flag. Okay, it looks pretty good and clear. I do see signs of stress too. Yeah. Okay. Now we have big clues about the stress in your skin that we would like to take that into consideration for our treatment. Now, overall it looks good. not much problem there. Okay. Well, definitely there are very big signs of stress. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Yeah, yeah, it happens. Okay, so what I have found out with your face mapping is mostly that you have an overall healthy skin. The issues that we are finding are mostly external, which is the stress that you're going through that is showing up in your skin in several areas: forehead, cheeks, and your ears. We're gonna give you a treatment of a very gentle, super gentle exfoliation to help remove the dead cell scans that you have, and also help soothe the pores. They are not clogged, but they could use a little bit help. I have some clients that require a full detox of their pores, which also I'm gonna be doing in a couple of days with a client. It's quite good even for people that don't have the problem. In your case, I will say that it can also help you flush out anything bad that is there. Even though there are no signs of clogging in your pores, it could benefit you. And it's also very relaxing, so that's gonna help with the stress that you're feeling. We are also gonna be doing a face mask that's gonna help soothe the skin. For the ear area, we're gonna be doing just a gentle massage for relaxation. Now, I would really suggest you to take care of your sleeping habits. Check what is going on there. There could be also, because of the stress that you're feeling overwhelmed with it, that you're not able to rest properly. There are certain types of medication that you can take that are not addictive, such as melatonin. Quite good, not addictive at all, and it helps you relax and soothe to get a very good night's sleep. Yeah, it's quite good. So, okay, let me just prepare you for the treatment. And I feel quite great after it. Yeah. Yeah, overall it was great. Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about your skin on that aspect. You have been taking good care of it. It's just these external issues that are causing these problems that we found out right now. Okay. Very well. Let's start by a cleanup with our cream here. This is perfect cleanse to start any treatment and open up the pores quite great. Now we're going to be doing also your exfoliation. This is great for any skin type. We're going to apply it and leave it in to be absorbed by the pores. Takes a couple of minutes. It does feel fresh, huh? It has a little bit of mint on it, just for that sink into it. Feels very nice. Okay, let's leave it there. As I was saying, you require a very gentle scrubbing for your issue here. That we're just gonna remove the dead skin cells. I'm gonna go with exfoliation pads. I don't want to go with the full glove because that would be a bit too much for you. Okay. I believe 2 cc's will be enough for you. You're starting to feel it? Yeah, it feels good, huh? I love it. Love that sensation. Okay, so this pad has 2 faces. The front part is very, very soft and helps clean the skin. The back part has a little bit like sugar granulates in it that use for scrubbing the face in a very gentle manner. So this is the part that we're going to be using. Normally for the exfoliation, I go with my exfoliating gloves, which is this one. But this one should be very rough for your skin, so I don't want to go with it. You don't need something that strong. Let's check how your skin is going. Okay, looking quite nice. Okay, I think you're ready for it. We'll start in your forehead area. You can feel how soft it is, but I'm still scrubbing and you can actually see it on the pad. I'm going to put a little bit more of pressure in your cheek area. This is where most of the flakiness that you have is located. I like to analyze the pads too. When we see the flakiness, the dead skin cells here, we notice more things about your skin. Where's my lump? Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't see any traces of dirt, which is pretty good. Sometimes when we clean the surface of the skin, we don't notice any dirt. But when we start scrubbing and we go deep into the pores, we start noticing this debris that goes inside the pores. Yeah. With you, it looks very clear. See a few traces of blackheads, which is normal. We all have them. But no traces of any other thing that shouldn't be there. So it looks pretty clear. Let me use a new pad, okay? Okay, good. Let's continue. Good. those two. Good. Now let's go with the jawline here. Okay, let's do the analysis of your pads. Okay, now in this part I do notice a little bit more than in your cheek area, which means that maybe you will really benefit of the deep pore detox. Yeah, here you can notice that it's a little bit darker than with the other pad. Okay, that should be on this area here. Well, no, I don't really recommend a deep skin cleanse. That is different from the pore detox. Pore detox, we completely clear up your pores. It's like we're using a tiny declugger machine to take every little pore and remove it and get off with that skin cells, dust, dirt, skin oils that are not good, that are there for so long. Yeah, because when the pore gets clogged, the skin oils get trapped, and that can cause an breakage of acne with bacteria, so we want to clear that up. Yeah. Do you use your phone quite a lot to make calls? Yeah, because I'm seeing more of this in just one side, which could mean that maybe you're placing your phone in that area too much, like doing this. Yeah, okay. Well, let's remember that our phones are the things that have the most bacteria that we own. It's filled with either dirt, bacteria, and sometimes viruses. We have to be very careful when we use phones, that not to let them touch our face. Even our ears are a problem there. And that's why I always recommend speakerphone or earphones will be nice. Okay. Yeah, it's like we're using a public phone and it's still horrible. Okay, let's use the next pair of pads for your ears. Okay, might tickle a little bit. Yeah, it does tickle. We don't do exfoliation in the ear, but it feels nice. And I like to analyze it too. Okay. Focus on one ear first. Tickles quite a lot, huh? Okay. Well, let's see your pads. Looks pretty clear. There are some traces of very tiny blackheads, which are normal for that area. But let's remember that blackheads are a form of bacteria and dirt that gets trapped into the pores. They are not that big. Maybe you could benefit with an ear cleaning too. Well, not a medical ear cleaning, more a relaxation ear cleaning will be best for you for your problem with stress. Okay. Now, I'm gonna write this down for you. Okay, we're gonna go with relaxation ear cleaning and deep pore detox will be great for you. Yeah, these are services that we have available here in our clinic. You can make the appointment too. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do make them too. We can do it at the end of the session. Set you up with it. Very well, so let's continue with your treatment. Your skin is a little bit red. Let's put some of this skin nourishing serum with avocado in it. That is just amazing for this. Does it have the aroma of avocado? No, not quite. It has the oils of it, but no, not the aroma. Okay, we're gonna be applying it like so. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna use my roll. That's gonna help it spread to your face. It does feel nice with how cool it is, huh? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Oops, I'm sorry. That's great. Now I like to use this roll-on. It's quite small, as you can see, but with your problem with the stress, the acupressure is going to help you greatly for that. It feels nice, relieves a lot of fresh air, helps the blood flow, and it just feels nice. Okay, good. Now, let's continue. We're going to apply a little bit of collagen into your skin to help it nourish. Yeah, I do love this product. It's quite great for it. And on top of it, we're going to be using the cool gloves. Okay. So in this case, we don't want to overdo it. We're going to be very gentle because the cool gloves sometimes tend to burn the skin, so we don't want to do that. There we go, that should be enough. How does it feel? Good? Now, something very important is that we never use our phone directly to your face, and also do not touch it with their fingers. Let's go with our next treatment. This is a repair hydrating face moisturizing mask that is gonna help nurture the skin. It's like food for the skin. Very good. We're just gonna stipple it a little bit so it gets absorbed by the skin. Nice and easy. Feels good, huh? Glad to hear that. You actually look much better, very semblant. You don't look as tired as before. Yeah, a little pampering also helps with our stress levels. Okay, now let's continue with your ear massage. We're going to be doing it with this foam. Okay. Yeah, it does feel good. Okay, good, good, good. Gonna apply a bit more. Tends to dry quite fast. Very good. Now the cleanup that I was saying, that is going to help you quite a lot for the relaxation. So I do suggest you to take that into consideration, okay? Very well, so we're going to leave this in your ears. It's going to feel quite nice and relaxing. Okay. So, I'm happy to say that we are done with your face mapping and treatment. Overall, it was a successful one. We didn't find many issues with you other than the external stress. That is something that you should be managing externally. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. As for our advice is to take care for your sleep. That's going to improve your skin health quite a lot. Management of the stress. I know that sometimes it's almost impossible to remove those stressors. Maybe there's work, family, or whatever it is. But try to manage it within yourself. Maybe some techniques like meditation, mindfulness that helps us feel better. Breathing exercises also helps a lot. Try to find something that is gonna help you soothe and help you manage it. Okay, very good. So you wanted to make an appointment for that deep detox for your pores, correct? Let me see, when do we have unavailable? When do you want your appointment to be done? Will you like it this week? Okay, let me see if we have any days available. Okay, we have an opening for Wednesday in the evening. Is that okay with you? And do you have the same contact information? Okay, I have you set up for that. You also want it for the ear cleaning? Okay, we have availability for that on Friday. I'm sorry. Oh, you want to book them with me too? Oh, very good. For the Wednesday, I do have it. Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot that you wanted the appointment with me. I'm sorry. I was scheduling with someone else. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I have you set up for Wednesday for your deep pore declogging, and for Friday your ear cleaning session. Yeah, let me tell you that this is going to help you quite a lot with the stress levels. You're going to notice that you're going to feel more relaxed, more calm, and also your skin is going to show it up. Maybe not immediately, but it's definitely gonna show up the improvement on your skin health. Something that you can do right now to help it is try to drink more water, regular water. It could be cold, maybe with lime, or a little bit of tea, but no sugar. But it's better to just drink plain water in the morning, afternoon, at every times. Yeah, it's gonna help you with the dryness that you're suffering with. So I would really like you to try to work on that if it's possible. And also, if it's possible, cut off caffeine the more that you can, at least. Let's say that you drink 4 cups of coffee during your day. Try to cut it in half. If you drink 2, try 1, like that. Also with carbonated drinks like sodas that has caffeine on it. Just cut it in half if you're not able to remove it completely, because I know that some people with caffeine tend to have headaches when they withdraw it. Okay, so it was my pleasure. I'm glad that you enjoy your face mapping today and your treatment. Of course, no, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Take care, and I will see you next Wednesday. Of course. Bye bye.